Hey friends, welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today I decided to make an egg salad sandwich, just a regular egg salad sandwich. And I looked in my refrigerator and I thought, what can I throw together to make that egg salad sandwich? So we're going to work on it together. First time I'm trying this recipe. It's just, popping in my head thinking, okay, I could use this, I could use that. Let's see what it tastes like. So this is definitely an experiment. And I hope it turns out great. Anyway, it's a rainy day today in North Texas, which I love. I love rainy days. Yes, it's gloomy, but I don't know. I love gloomy days. Not all the time, but I would do great in Seattle. Um, anyway, so we're gonna make this today, and I already have 4 eggs that are in my pot back there. The way you make hard-boiled eggs is you just basically put it in water and let it boil. And once it boils, then you put it on a low flame and you let that cook for around 5 to 7 minutes. All right, well, let's start cooking. So I'm using the Sara Lee Delightful Bread, keto-friendly white, 45 calories. We're going to lightly toast the bread, and like I said, this is just regular white bread, but keto-friendly, 45 calories each slice, I believe. And yeah, so we're gonna start doing that. And like I said, lightly toasted. So let me check my setting. And like I stated earlier, I have my 4 eggs that are cooking back there. I already diced up approximately a little more than a 1/4 cup of yellow onion, a little bit more than a 1/4 cup of peppers. And these are the mini sweet peppers, Good and Gather brand. And I'm using approximately a 1/2 cup of chopped up celery sticks. This is the wash and ready to eat, so it just makes it a lot easier. And we'll be using some Dijon mustard, spicy brown mustard, and mayonnaise. And of course, that Hungarian paprika that I always use is Szeged brand. It's the sweet paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. All right, let's start making it. Okay, so my eggs are almost done. They just got a couple more minutes to go. Heating up my frying pan, I'm gonna add approximately 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to that hot pan. Now I put it on, it was on a medium flame just to warm it up. Now I'm putting it on a low to medium flame. And we're just gonna cook up the peppers and the onions. So see how nice and hot that pan is. Gives that sizzle that we want. And we're just going to cook this up for around 5 minutes. Before we add it to our sandwich, we are going to let it cool, of course. But I like to cook up my onions and my peppers first. And I love that smell. It's awesome. Going to add just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to the onions and the peppers. Okay, so my eggs are cooling off, and I just wanted to show you what I have so far. So I already have, this is probably about 1/4 of a cup altogether because the onions and the peppers will cook down. So this is the mixture that I cooked in olive oil for about 5 minutes. Smells so good. Oh, so good. And then I have that Sara Lee bread, that 45 calorie bread each. So that has been lightly toasted. one thing that I'm gonna add to it, which I just love, it's this Harry and David classic recipe, pepper and onion relish. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so good. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bread, but for the mixture for the egg salad, it's going to be the eggs, mayonnaise, spicy brown mustard, Dijon mustard. I got those two here. Salt and pepper, Hungarian paprika. I'm going to use a little bit of chives, a little bit of parsley. Of course, the celery, which is a staple in egg salad. And yeah, and so a little, like I think I said, onion powder and garlic powder, just a little dash of that. And that's going to be hopefully so good. Like I said, this is the first time I'm making it, so we'll see. Okay, so we're back. All right, so I have my eggs here. And what I'm going to do with my eggs, I'm just going to chop them up coarsely. You know, I kind of cut it in half and then I go 2 times the opposite way. So in half, and then I go about 2 times, maybe 3 times the opposite way. So 1 time vertically and the other 3 times horizontally. So vertically, 1, 2, 3. And that just chops it up nicely, gives it a good amount, because I like, when I eat an egg salad, I like to actually taste that egg, you know, that chunk of egg. And that looks really great. So there's my egg. And now I'm going to add 2 good sized tablespoons of mayo. I'm going to add probably about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and maybe 2 teaspoons of French's spicy brown mustard. And let me get a big fork here. So I have this big serving fork. It just comes in handy with this. Just going to smash it together. Like I said, this is the first time I'm making this. So I love experimenting with recipes, trying different things out. And so I do not know how this is going to taste, but I thought we'd have a little fun today. Usually I will always try my recipes out before I share them with you. But this, I have confidence in this. I mean, I've made egg salad sandwiches before, but I've never made it like this before. All right, so now we're going to add that cooked onion and sweet peppers. Along with that, it has some of that extra virgin olive oil. That's going to give it really nice flavor. Kind of toss that in there. I'm going to add a dash of garlic powder. A dash of onion powder, a few dashes of the Hungarian paprika. Woo! That's that sweet paprika. So good. A few dashes of parsley. This is dried parsley. And a few dashes of the chives. All right, now I'm going to get the chopped celery. I'm going to place that in my bowl. Just give that a nice mix all together. Looks really fancy. Let me show you what it looks like so far. Okay, so very nice. I'm going to give it a taste before I add it to my bread. Salt and pepper. Yummy, but needs some salt and pepper. I'm going to do probably about a teaspoon of pepper and about maybe a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little less. Mayonnaise has salt in it, so I always go a little bit less with the salt. Give it another taste. That is yummy. Okay, that works. This is the winner, guys. All right, now let's make our sandwich. So I'm using that relish. I'm just gonna put a little bit on both sides of the bread. Just a little bit, like a teaspoon. Spread it out. This is gonna add a little sweetness to it. You can, if you have lettuce, you could also add some lettuce, or arugula would go nicely with this. I don't have that in the house right now. Just gonna fill up that side of the bread. This could definitely make 2 sandwiches, maybe even 3, this amount. And you don't want to skimp on the egg salad, so really pack it on there. Add the second layer on top, smash together, cut it. You can cut it however you want. You can cut it lengthwise or diagonal. Look at that. That looks great. All right, now let's have a taste. Can't wait. Okay, taste test time. Wow. Another winner. I'm sorry, this is delicious. An original recipe, just made it on the spot. It's so surprising things you can create with what you find in your refrigerator. Give it a shot. It is delicious. This Harry and David classic recipe, pepper and onion relish, just a little bit on the bread on both sides, gives it that little touch of sweetness. So good. Highly recommend. Thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe, and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye.